You were technically here. You just didn't know it.
Yeah, we went through brackets and everything.
It was a great start to the show. Sorry you couldn't join us for that. These bags are live, I believe. Yep.
All right, Chad, welcome in. So in case you guys missed it, we are here in Topeka, Kansas. 2-0 start for this match. We're underway. Bella, this is round number 2. We'll go through brackets again since we technically, I guess, weren't live. But we are set and ready to go. Topeka, Kansas, Open number 10, but first, Shootout number 2. Live broadcast a little bit later, 6 o'clock, I believe, Mish?
Yes, correct. 6 o'clock Central.
I missed it. Somebody's got a bag off the back. I think that's Rosie's.
Yeah, we got Bella. We got BG on BG bags. Bella currently up 2 over Rosie. What I was saying when you guys weren't here with us, and I thought you were, was that the game that got them here, Rosie beat Wendy Selmeyer 24-0, and Bella beat Yeti Irwan 28-2. So both dominated their first matches. Rosie coming in as the 1 seed, Bella coming in as the 8.
And over in the Open division, or I guess the men's, I keep calling it Open.
Yeah,
women's and men's. Over in the men's division, we've had some pretty big upsets already. Chris Day, 24-0 over Zach Shibby-Shibner. Then Derek Holland defeats Jacob Foreman 22-5. Not necessarily an upset, but your boy, he in trouble. Where'd that one go? Oh, Brandon Selmeyer, yeah, 12-7 over Ryan Smith. I had Eric here in a second. I lost it.
He's over on that side of the bracket.
He's actually battling back 14-12. That is in round 11. Actually, that's in round 12 now, 14-12. So he's battling Jaime Sanchez. All right.
Also, the Court 5, Courtney Coy with Sarah Cassidy. Sarah up 14-9 on Courtney. Oh, she goes for it. They don't fall. I think you hit the board, they go in. You got to go through it all. Or hope. Oh, Rosie. What a great bag.
Proved you wrong.
I thought they were falling.
I'm still watching just in case they do fall.
I know. I'd walk a lot faster than that.
5-0. So this is pretty much what we talked about. I said that this could be the finals. I wasn't putting money on anyone else other than Rosie. Rosie comes in as the 1 seed. Bella, we thought, was probably the only person that might be able to give her a run for her money.
I chose Bella as my hot take because I said Rosie would not be a hot take. It would be the lock. So obviously Rosie the cold take here for the day, but my hot take was Bella takes it down.
I figured out what happened as far as why we went live earlier, but we didn't go live.
Yeah.
Trey and I do things differently.
Okay.
He always has like auto start on, and I like to go in and manually click it. That way I know YouTube is live, Facebook is live, ACL TV is live.
Oh, okay.
So whenever I went in to click it, I was turning it off.
Turned it off. Yep.
But trust us, guys. We had great commentary when we weren't live earlier.
Fantastic.
You guys just missed out. I want to go back now and listen to the beginning of it and see what exact point we went live. Probably when we're talking trash.
Awesome.
Professional live feed, folks.
Professional live feed. Bella up 7-0 right now. We are in round 5. Rosie's got to make a comeback here because when you only have 12 rounds and you're down 7-0, not the best position to be in. However, it is Rosie Streaker. Wouldn't be surprised if she could battle back. Allison Peters up 20-5 over Tina Tafoya, and Sam Finley up 11-2 over Cameron Belvin.
And again, after this match, we'll go through the brackets. I'll make my pick. Misha, if you want to participate in making picks too.
I already told you my pick was Bella, but that's my hot take.
Well, I mean for the men's.
For men's. Okay.
I mean, Rosie's my pick for women. I'm just saying.
Did I make a men's pick? I think I picked Nico.
Oh, you did already?
I believe. I have to go listen back now to around the ACL.
I feel like I did hear you say that.
Yeah, I picked a men's and a women's. I'm pretty sure I picked Nico.
You know what? I guess we'll do the same. I got my normal pick, which I usually make way ahead of time before brackets and rounders, but I'll stay with Matt Guy. Why not?
Okay. Hey, by the way, Mark Richards coming in as the 1 seed is a little bit of a surprise because he hasn't done as well in round limited 4-bet. So that does give me a lot of confidence in him coming into this bracket.
Oh man, looks like a
great bag by
Matt
Rosie.
Guy's up 16-3. After that, Steve Schrader, and then possibly Nico.
Okay, opportunity for Rosie to get some points here. She goes up, she gets 4. Ooh, too deep.
Almost knocked her with the tower.
She's still going to pick up a point, 9-8, but I know she wanted more than that. Nate Voyer's up 4-0 on Justin Burton Jr. Mark Lopez up 20-8 on Zachary Engelken. Jaime did win that game against Eric Davis, 12-14.
You okay?
Not okay.
Poor Eric. Poor Mish.
Come on, Eric.
So what do you think about the KC family coming out and just watching and hanging out and getting some sit and goes underway early, Mish? I mean,
Yeah.
kind of got a different feel to it today.
Better than Texas.
Facts.
The Texas fans did not show out.
Almost able to cut
Didn't
around,
go in.
stop short.
It's going to be a 10-on-6, 4 points for Rosie, coming back 5-7 in round number 8.
It's kind of weird because this isn't open, but it's still got that same national vibe, adding a shootout to it. Like
Yeah.
I'm looking at the brackets. I'm like, oh, that's going to be a good one.
Same.
That's going to be a good one.
That's a good match. That's a good match. That's a good match. I did the exact same thing.
So to give you guys an idea of the rundown for today, we do have the single elimination portion underway for singles events. Right after this, we go into rounders for doubles, and then we go into bracket play for that. So we'll kind of hop back and forth between here and the other Facebooks.
Let's check in on some of those other women's games. Sarah Cassidy did take out Courtney Coy 20-9. Allison waiting to play either Sam Finley or Cameron Belvin, and Sam Finley up 15-5 on Cameron, and it is round number 11. So most likely going to be Allison Peters and Sam Finley. Winner of that goes into the finals. Sarah Cassidy will play the winner of this game. Winner of that goes into the finals as well. So getting close. Like you said, I think we're just going to finish it out because we only got a couple more games, and then head to the men's bracket.
Ooh. Hands on the head. She yelled at herself. Rosie does a good job of keeping her composure there through all that. And we got a chance to have a tied bag game going into the deep rounds.
Ooh,
Rosie
Bella.
staying in on the board.
Is Bella going to step out and collect that, you think?
Bella is stressing right now with bag number 4 in her hand.
A slight step out.
I think Rosie wanted that more in front of Bella's bags.
Yeah, she did.
She's still in good position here.
Oh my goodness, and it plugs up.
I would triple bar soap this for the win.
Yeah, you're gonna make them jump out of the hole. Is she gonna concede the bag? Oh no. I saw Bella go to the score tablet, so.
Hands on head. Stressed. Rosie's going to take a look at it.
Oh, she did concede the bag.
She did concede.
Okay.
It's very interesting there because she elects to concede the bag and avoid the tie.
So it was 7-6, right? She got 1 point. Isn't that what it was?
I think it's 7 on 3.
Oh, 7 on 3.
4. I'm wondering if Rosie forgot to throw her final bag. Like, I'm wondering if she thought that she threw her last bag or something.
No, because she went to test it. She threw a bag down to see if it was going to fall, so she knew she conceded.
Yeah, but she's double checking the score though. You know what I mean? Because I think she thought it should be tied. I don't know. Either way, first
Doesn't
bag
matter.
is in.
It's 10-9 in round 10, so you're in a good spot.
Yeah.
First bag went in.
Bella's still struggling a little bit with the composure. That's inching back in, though.
Yeah, I think he'll fall. Unless it plugs.
Only one live court, Dylan. It's so crazy how quickly things can turn in a shootout format.
Yeah, like I said, single elimination is rough. Sam Finley did take the win there. She actually went to 21 on Cameron. And she's going to take on Allison Peters.
Dang, calling victory already?
I didn't mean that. I don't know. Allison's playing great. I don't think that's a lock at all.
Well, speaking of playing great, Sarah Cassidy, I kind of called her out, and she is definitely backing it up. I think all the women division need me to call them out because I called Cheyenne out for not being in my top 20, and she's in the top 20 now.
She said, how do you feel about that?
Did she?
No, just kidding.
Like,
Energetically, she said that, right?
Doubt it, yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't think that's very Cheyenne-ish.
I don't know. I feel
No?
like it is.
Okay.
What do we got
Lead
going
change
on
here.
now?
Rosie up 13-10, and we are in round number 11. Oh, we're going to get a adjustment on the mat and the board.
Huh.
Okay.
There is no tape on the corners. I do have to tackle that as soon as we get done. All right, so here in round number 11, 13-10.
First bag is in. Jinx.
We're a little off. I don't have to-
Come on.
I don't have to buy you a Coke.
What's up, kids?
What's up, Big Barn?
Are we kids or are they kids?
Most people in here are kids to me, I guess.
Everybody's a kid to Burn.
Yeah. I'm young at heart.
Oh, I know.
Nice of you to join us after yelling at everyone to
You know
stay
how
off
I know
your
you're
lawn
young
out
at heart is because you went to dinner at 8 o'clock. That's how you know. What time did Wally and I go to dinner? Wally?
there. We had dinner? I mean, I don't know.
Like 4:45.
Hey,
I was
man,
gonna say, we were-
I'm used to hitting the cafeteria at 4:30.
We were arcading it up like young kids.
That's true. And that was still I still went to bed at 8:30, so that tells you like the timing of our evening.
I saw Wallace here at like 10 o'clock feeling pretty good. He didn't see me. He literally walked right by me.
Sounds great.
Didn't even acknowledge
You're not
me.
important.
No.
Everything was blurry.
All right, next match up here is going to be Sam Finley and Allison Peters.
Look at this monitor. Man, it is gorgeous.
It's the situation exactly what Bella wants. She just needs Rosie to miss those last two to get back into it. Otherwise, it's over.
Wow,
Pretty good bag
beautiful
right
roll.
there. Shaking her head. She's like, where's that been?
Bella has been very amped
Great
up
bag.
Such a good bag.
to play in shootout formats, and to see it go away just because of a rough draw like this. The good news is she has plenty more opportunities.
I mean, if you think about it, we're the game before semifinals, you know?
That's what rounders are for.
What up, Jimmy Eunice?
Yeah, Isabella went 8. She's the 8th seed. There's, 16 of them, so that's about halfway. Great bag by Rosie sitting on the side of the hole. Bella goes for the grab. Unfortunately, couldn't make it happen. Rosie is going to win that game.
Rosie's trying to console Bella on the way down. Bella's a little disconsolate there.
Like I said, single elimination's really rough. You know, it just is.
It is.
So it'll be Sarah Cassidy versus Rosie Streaker here after we get Sam Finley and Allison Peters. They're coming up to the court now.
What's the, does anyone remember the name of this facility?
I do not. I could look it up because it's like on the
I feel like we should.
spreadsheet.
So there you see the match set. Rosie Streaker will take on Sarah Cassidy on court 2. That is to go to the broadcast, or are we doing?
Yes.
Everything?
I believe it's
Yeah, so
women's finals.
the winner of this and the winner of Rosie and Sarah will be our broadcast.
All right, Jimmy asked for our picks. My pick is Matt Guy to win singles for the men's, and what could I have? Rosie to win the women's. As far as doubles goes, I'm going to wait for rounders. I don't even know who's playing with each other yet. Been kind of busy.
The Stormont Vale Center in Topeka, Kansas.
That's what I said.
Right.
It's a nice building.
Sure.
Take a look at the men's bracket while these ladies are going down and back. Logan Chamberlain up 2-0 over Mark Richards. Joan Easthead 4-0 over Ryan Fillingham. Matt Guy probably forgot to submit the final round. I feel like it's been 16-3 for a long time over there. Nico Morales up 2-0, or maybe I just need to hit refresh.
Did Matt win that?
It says round 9.
So when I saw Matt, I just walked by Matt outside.
Oh, so he was up.
He's head down. Like when Matt's kind of in the zone, it's one of two things, right? He's furious that he lost a match, or he's just staying completely in the zone.
He did win.
Not allowing outside influence.
Yeah,
Okay,
staying focused.
Probably got some connection issues.
Wow, Josh Holland took a win over Jordan Power 6-5. Did you see that one?
That's tough. Round limit.
Yep.
It'd be nice for Chris Day to have a good week, following up his run
So far, it's looking good for him.
in Corpus Christi. Former pro partners getting ready to throw down Sam Finley and Allison
Oh,
Peters.
that was our first live round. So it was a wash.
You like that little Chromebook I got there, don't you?
Does the job.
It's like 6 years old.
Well, I forget you said it. I'm so
Yeah.
not used to touchscreen, so I've been using the trackpad, but... All right, so Allison could bully that bag out of the way, go in, and she actually takes it a little left.
I think Allison sometimes, as a lefty, opens up her hand in a weird sort of way when she releases, and she can get a little wayward at times.
I just can't believe she throws slick side game changers. Like, blows my mind.
That's why, throwing it like that, her line has to be dead solid perfect,
Absolutely.
or it's gone.
But at the same time, if it even grabs a little bit of the hole, it's
Yep.
going to go in. So you get both.
True that.
We got another wash. This time 8s.
So is that the first round? Because it's showing round 2. So that
Yeah,
may have been,
that was 2. So they had
Yeah.
a 12-12 wash and now an 8-8 wash. So they've had 2 rounds. Oh,
I think that was the first round. This is the second round.
I saw
believe.
Allison put a 12 in. That's what's weird. Either way, it
Either
was a
way.
wash.
No, you're right. This would be round 3. Because she'll put it in after this. Never mind.
Potatoes.
Let's see.
Oh, goes for the collect and
Ooh.
it gets hung up. I think it'll fall.
Let's see. She's coming in hard. Yeah, there it goes.
Another wash. 10s. Got 12s, 8s, 10s.
Let's see. The round just won't update.
What if you click on it? Does it say 3?
Interesting. Wally, you broke it.
It's always Wally's fault.
Everything was fine until Bernie said that.
That's 100% true.
That is so true, actually.
Anthony says hello to Michelle. Doesn't care about the rest of us.
Yeah, that's
Anthony
cool.
Brunson Jr.
Way to go.
Yeah, well, that's my buddy.
Should Nicholas Thompson be working?
Yeah.
He works. He just has it on. he's on a
Good
bag. Oh, and it doesn't go with it.
Big chance here. She can sneak in, get 4.
I think it's going to go. 17 resin pellets from shipping and dropping.
Okay, I own.
Just like that.
Well,
Little help
she
there.
made sure it went
Yeah,
in.
little help there.
honestly, but I think it was going either way.
Give it 2. Yeah, that scoreboard's not updating for us.
Wally, fix it.
You guys got it over there. You got to hit the refresh.
I hit refresh.
Type in court 1. Stop.
She broke it.
There you go.
It did not fix it.
No.
It's 2-0.
Yeah. Ooh, that bag kind of snuck around on her. She can't believe that didn't catch a piece.
Jimmy wants to know, are the boards slow or fast or medium?
Quick.
Fast. Everyone's telling me fast. I saw Ryan Smith playing with Vikings. That tells you they're fast.
I saw Eric Zockline. I asked him. He said they were pretty quick. He's just got to get used to it. But I mean, it's dry outside. It's dry in here. They're going to be quick.
Yeah. I don't feel like there's any like air conditioning. Nothing's on. It doesn't seem like.
Thank God there's no air conditioning on. It's 50 degrees outside. So weird leaving
Yeah, but
80,
it's kinda
85
stuffy in
yesterday.
here.
A little bit. A little bit. Was it warm in California?
Yeah.
It was 85 when I left.
Not
in
that
winter.
warm. It was 70s.
Kind of digging Sam's shoes. Everyone's
I
kind of
love
rocking the
them.
shoe game these
I
days.
love those shoes. I want those shoes.
Yeah, I need to go shoe shopping. I'm way behind.
For reals. For Rizzle.
All right, Nick says, I'm either in the tractor or in the ditch. Either way, I'm listening, so make sure the commentary is spot on. Since the
There you go.
scoreboard's not working right now, we are going to have to keep you guys updated. As far as rounds go, we're not sure, but the score is 6-2. Samantha Finley in the lead.
No, I can, if I click on it. Oh, yeah, even when I click on it, it won't even tell me, huh? Yep.
No bueno.
I'm going to guess it is round 6.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Let's go with, well, didn't they start on this end? So it would be odd on this end.
7. They're starting round 7. They've
There you
completed 6.
Well, I guess we still don't know what round they started.
That's a good point.
We went back and forth with the 8, 8, 10, 12, 10.
Oh,
that's
she
such
tries
a-
to grab it.
I don't
Doesn't
know.
go. Now I think it'll go. If another bag even touches it.
Well, yeah, she helped her out there. She was trying to get around it. Got too much.
It's going to remain 6-2 with Sam in the lead in round number 7, 8. Somewhere in there.
I would ask. I just don't want to distract him.
No, I would not. I think that would be frowned upon.
I guess Wally could walk up there when they walk down to this end next time.
That's true. Closest.
If he wanted to.
Well, he's working on fixing it. We'll
Yeah.
let him do that.
Yeah.
We know it's somewhere around the 6, 7, 8 range.
Little lane side block. I love the side-by-side game.
Yeah. Oh, what a great bag.
Well, she got what she wanted.
Went right. Sam stops in the front on Allison's side. She's lefty, though, but
Two
going
left.
up.
Ooh, just off the back.
Deep, so it's going to be 7-8 there.
It's rare that you see two lefties thrown against
That's
each other.
true. Couple southpaws.
Not really in this division. I mean, it's
Oh,
only
yeah?
8 women, and it's
Are they
highly
all-
likely that Allison.
Are they all lefties? Is that what you're telling me?
No.
Just saying,
These are the
we
only
see-
two left.
We see the Samantha and Allison match up quite a bit.
Sure.
Yeah, this is a common one.
Sure.
Poor Cheyenne over there, just nothing.
Cheyenne
to do.
just roaming around like I'm
It must be so hard to just win the first one and just have
down.
it locked.
Yeah. I'm here for the other stuff.
I'm here for Frank. So.
Thank God, because she had some travel issues. She didn't get in till this morning. So if
Oh,
she
yeah?
did have to play in this women's singles, she would have been screwed.
What was her issue?
I didn't hear why it got moved or whatever, but she didn't fly until like 8 o'clock this morning.
I gotta tell you, man, it was so nice to be back on Delta. Everything was fine. Got to watch a movie.
I try to fly Delta because I have a Delta card. Sometimes American's the only option.
Get your game right, American Airlines. Do better.
Sam off to the right a little bit. Allison's going to go right around it, but she kind of pulled her back in.
Just gonna leave it there. I like it. Give Allison something to stare at. That's another good bag.
Yeah, but still kind of inched it closer into the hole.
There you go.
Sam's going to make sure it makes its way in. Allison helps her out.
Easy money.
Going to be another wash, which is not good news for Allison, to be honest. We've got to be somewhere in the 9-10
Somewhere.
range in terms of rounds, so washes are not what you want if you're Allison right now. Score is 7-2.
7-2. Sam Finley in the lead. We've got to be in the late rounds here.
Getting close.
Ooh, that bag looked like it was so close to being short. Found its way up in a perfect block. Nice replace. Oh, trying to... See if she can manufacture some points. Sam says...
Great bag.
No
It's
worries.
right around it. Oh no, off the back. It's going to be a 9 on 12.
Yeah, 10-2. Sam Finley. We've got to be pretty late in the round, so you got to figure unless it's a complete collapse, Sam will end up moving on, but you never know. That's why you play it out.
Yeah, this is the winner. Like the winner of this, like I said, does go to the broadcast. So if you're Allison now, you better start blocking or making Sam miss.
Well, there's one.
Well, she heard me.
Yep.
She went sticky side. Did you see that?
I did see that. She's trying to manufacture some points here. She's got a chance if she can.
Yeah, if she can hit her bag in and bully Sam's bag out to the left.
She went sticky side again. Now she's in some trouble.
Kind of made it so Sam could just split it right down the middle. Oh, and it's still moving.
There it goes.
It's the slowest fall ever. She's going to have to collect this bag to grab 2.
Oh, no.
And it goes off the back.
Oh, no.
It's going to be another 3 for Sam, making it 13-2.
That's it. No, still going.
Still going. We're somewhere towards the end of the match.
Got to be getting close. Sorry we lost the rounds there for you kids.
Oh, I think it's done. It's not submitting.
Yeah, it's not submitting.
So that was the last round. Sam is going to make it to the broadcast.
Yeah.
So congratulations to her. Who she's going to play, we don't know. It's either going to be Rosie Streaker or Sarah Cassidy.
There it is. Feel it.
That is actually happening on court 2, it looks like.
Are we going to come back for more women's singles action here in the Starmont Vale
Well,
Center?
it's already playing on court 2, so that's going to be it for women's, it looks like, because the winner of Rosie Streaker and Sarah Cassidy is happening over on 2 right now.
I gotcha.
So that game's already underway. So we're going to be getting a men's match next at some point once we get the tablet fixed.
All right, kids. We're going to be back to Topeka, Kansas right after this. What is up, ACL Nation? We are back. Starmont Vale Center, Topeka, Kansas. Shootout number 2. What open number are we in, Wally? Oh, open number 10's right in front of me.
We're also in Topeka, Kansas, and that is also the date.
I actually put Topeka, Kansas in that comment, but just completely missed open number 10. We're waiting on a match to get assigned here, Court 1. We're having a little bit of technical issue with the internet. I don't know. Are we unable to go through brackets, Wally? Is that correct?
Well, we can't see the scores.
That's correct.
Yeah, so the brackets are not updating, so we don't actually know what the scores are, but we can zoom in.
Go left. Go left to Josh, because he's freaking out over there. We can actually watch Josh lose
Or
his
we
mind
can
a
watch
little
the
bit.
score on the Rosie Sarah match. That's happening on Court 2.
Jen, move. Jen, move. So we can see the board.
Yeah, she's just like standing in front of the hole. Oh, she heard
Yeah,
you. She
there you
heard
go.
you.
Yep, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Time to go get some different stuff for socials. Uh-oh. Cat's coming over with an angry look. So, Michelle.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Going on? I had a really cold breakfast.
Yeah, take me through that. Cold eggs, worst.
Cold eggs, cold turkey sausage, cold waffle. Yep.
A cold
but, hey,
waffle?
Get this. The syrup was warm.
That's bizarre.
I know. I don't know what's going on.
Wow. So they grabbed the syrup on the way out.
Probably.
But the food had been sitting
Sat
there
there
for
for-
15, 20 minutes?
Yeah, who knows how
and
long.
then the drive over?
Well, I thought it was weird when I ordered the DoorDash and it said like 50 minutes. I was like, because breakfast is so
Yeah.
quick to make. So I bet you it sat for quite a while.
I noticed with Ubers yesterday, everyone was talking about they're not very easy to get. I guess there's just not a lot of drivers in this area.
That's not good for news for me when I have to be at the airport at 6 a.m. and tomorrow because that
That
means
is
I have to be picked up
not
at
good.
3 a.m. Am
I mean, you might want to do that one ahead of time, like right now.
I know it was $170, so I just need to get approval from the ACL that they want me to do
Yikesies.
that.
Yikes. Tomorrow, what time do I have to be here? I could give you a ride, possibly.
Well, that's what
If
Wally
not- I
said.
can't believe we're talking about this on the, hey, everybody, we're just going to go through Michelle and I's travel
itinerary. I
see,
gotta get to
we'll
the
figure it
airport at 4 a.m. somehow.
Well, that's some nonsense. I don't know if I feel like doing that now. If I do that, I get back 5, maybe grab another hour sleep, 2 hours sleep, then come. We can make it work, maybe.
We'll just see what they say. I don't want to do that to
It would make
anybody.
me look good to the ACL, probably.
I mean, they'd probably appreciate. Hey, if Lyft is charging $170, what would you charge?
What would I charge? Nothing, just out of the kindness of my heart.
It sounds like you.
Doesn't it? Just so me.
Hey, Wally, you zoomed out. We can't see the score now.
Wally,
It's like last I saw it was 10 something.
it looks like, is it over? No, they're still playing. Little board manipulation there. Still going.
Okay, here we go.
Look at that. Womp, womp.
12 to 5.
12-5. Rosie Streaker.
It's looking like it's going to be partners, right? Rosie against Sam.
Not surprising.
Not at all.
No, especially for Rosie. It's the streak she's been on. See what I did there? Streaker.
Yeah.
All right. But she's been playing so well, so not surprised. She's in the finals. Maybe a little surprised Sam is, but Sam's so good that,
We're all being summoned. All right, so I think what we're going to do, Chaz, we'll take another commercial break. It looks like some of the scores are starting to cycle through, so I just want to double check and make sure that these matches are ready to go where they're saying they're on the bracket. Of course, here in just a little bit. But real quick, commercial break. See you guys in just a few. What up, chat? Welcome back. So,
Whoa.
Matt Guy's score has updated, and that was the only one. So,
I got one.
so Matt Guy wins.
Swing and a
As far
miss.
as the rest of them, not so much. But we know Josh Holland has advanced to the third round. We're kind of waiting for everything else to play. They have moved the what's this device called here? Eero or whatever. So hopefully that should fix the connection issues that we're having. But Jimmy Humans wants to play a game.
What's the game?
Says if you want something to do, you guys can rank these: Texas Roadhouse, Longhorn Steakhouse, and Famous Dave's. I don't know what Famous Dave's is. Never had it.
What was the second one?
Longhorn Steakhouse. Texas Roadhouse, Longhorn Steakhouse.
I haven't been to any of those.
I don't know what Famous Dave is. Never been to Famous Dave's. So I think I'm just going to go with that order, man. I like Texas Roadhouse has been top one. Longhorn Steakhouse number 2. I'm weird in the fact that I like TGI Fridays for steaks. I like their
What?
Jack Daniel's sauce.
What?
So I'm going to go there. I'm going to add that one on the list. But Famous Dave's sounds amazing. Dustin's going with Texas, Longhorn, and then the other one. What about chicken places, Mish?
Yeah, I don't I don't know any of these places.
You don't
I
like-
don't, I don't eat steak, so
Hey, Troxel, what's up, Bubba? Yeah, so I'm going to go with, let's see, I like Raising Cane's. Then we'll go with Chick-fil-A,
okay.
Popeyes, KFC,
Oh
Churches.
God, all of that is awful.
In that order. It's amazing.
No.
I'll tell you what I had was really good the other day. Non-sponsored plug here for Arby's. Their mac and cheese, loaded mac and cheese is amazing.
Where is that?
Arby's?
Arby's?
Yeah.
Shocking. I like their curly fries.
Pretty good. What's up, Jackson Gore? How you doing, bro? Famous Dave's is awesome. I probably had it one time. I just can't remember where I had it.
I don't even know what it is.
What about Zaxby's? There's not many Zaxby's out here. There's like a chicken fingers place that's pretty good out here too.
I don't know. Sorry, I'm out.
All right, so Trox is going to take on this youngster.
Oh, that's a Gage.
Gauge of what?
Oh, I don't know what his. Why am I blanking on his last name?
I was just kidding.
Oh. Gage, you know.
Famous Dave's Barbecue? No clue. It's Gage, number 2.
Yeah, totally blanking on his last name. It's not coming to me. Sorry.
Maybe he doesn't have one.
He's just Gage.
All right, so information that we have.
We got a match.
Joe, whoa.
I see it. I can't read it.
Matt
But
Guy, Steve Schrader. There you go.
sweet.
So Joe Niestead has advanced with a 30-9 victory over Ryan Fillingham.
Wow.
So that's interesting. We know Nico has advanced. Nico's going to play the winner of this next match here on Court 1. Looks like the bracket has updated, so let's go ahead and pull that on screen, Mish. Matter of fact, let's check on the women. I'm pretty sure Rosie did win. Yeah. So Rosie and Sam are going to square off on broadcast. And there we go. Bring it on. Bring it on.
Bernie's laptop has left the building.
There you go.
No longer works.
All right, so Logan Chamberlain will now take on Joe Niestead. We got Steve Schrader and Matt Guy coming up next. Winner of that one gets Nico Morales. Josh Holland advances. And here we go again. Oh, this should be a good one.
Yeah, Josh Hall and Dylan Turpin is going to be a good one.
I just want to watch them all.
I know.
Yeah, and the Matthews taking on each other. Matthew Troxel.
Yeah, did you see who Matthew Precula won, though?
Gavin, 11-2.
11-2 over Gavin Cano.
It looks like he is playing a great defensive game. Only gave up 1 point to Eric Zockline and 2 points to Gavin.
Crazy.
So he's on a mission. Other side of the bracket, we got the seniors division. Looks like Frank Milan and Damon Dennis.
Damon Dennis took down Chris Day 8-5.
And then the first round there, Frank Milan took on Jimmy McGuffin. So
Oh, he is. He's just playing us. He's like, oh, it's a seniors singles match. Got it.
been there, done that. I assume that match is done. Looks like Mark Lopez was in the lead. Let's see if I can click on it and get his final. 13 rounds. 15-11. It looks like Mark Lopez takes that one down. Ethan Walker will now take him on whenever that gets Derek Holland. I mean, it's just crazy the struggles that Derek Holland had, and then pulls off a 9-8 victory there over Alan Rawls. Just struggled mightily in rounders, turned it on at the right time.
Absolutely.
Big Time Bob take on Justin Burton Jr.
Big
next.
Time Bob took out Tice Cobb and Jeremy Schermerhorn. Good job, Bob.
Let's go. Getting a little sponsor revenge from last year, maybe.
Oh.
Jump ship and
Here's what I
taking
think about
Ultra out of
that.
time.
Ultra players.
Yeah. And then we got to Blake Karnick taking out Jeremy Frazier. How about that? Jeremy
How about
Frazier,
that?
The 2 seed.
16-13.
Blake Karnick is Josh Keck's pick for Player of the Year or something like that.
Player of the year?
Yeah. You know how those northern people are. Is it Wisconsin or Minnesota or something like that? They all stick together.
Yeah, that makes sense. Brett Guy beats Brandon Selmeyer 8-7. Close match to take on Blake Karnick. We do have a game. We just don't have the players.
Steve is over there in court number 2. I think he's trying to find court 1. He's walking away. Wrong direction.
Or is he looking for Matt? You think he's looking for 1?
I think so. Now he's on 72.
He's just warming up. He's given up on court 1.
As far as mine is, but the Wi-Fi stuff, I think he's having problems. So that's him over there. Make sure we get the Wi-Fi going.
Yeah, that's why Bernie's laptop is not working and is attached to the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And that is not working.
All right, I guess I'm going to go tell Steve he's up.
Well, do you see Matt anywhere?
Yeah, he's over there too.
Oh,
Right, I'm on roundup patrol. Talk
Okay.
to the chat.
Go get the players.
right.
You know, I couldn't get the chat to load, but
really?
let me try.
Jackson Gore says, Wally, Derek Holland is going to make a broadcast.
Oh, here, because I have it on most relevant.
I believe on the podcast last night I called Derek Holland, but I already called Matt Guy, so I guess I can get both. It
Yeah?
could be Derek Holland versus Matt Guy. All right, I'm going to go get these players. I'll be right back.
Okay, sounds good. All right, I'm trying to get it caught up. Cheyenne is not in it because she won the first shootout, so she doesn't need to play, which is so nice. All right, I got the chat up. Derek Holland's going to make a broadcast, Jackson Gore says. He struggled in rounders, but he is playing great when it matters, which is now. So, good on him. Oh, we've got Matt Guy. We got one. So that's great news. Hey, Nick. See you there in the comments. All right. I felt kind of silly because I didn't know Kansas City was known for barbecue, and Wally had to school me on that. I said, oh, I thought that's like a Texas kind of thing, but apparently KC's got the barbecue game going as well. We had some pretty good barbecue chicken mac and cheese last night.
All right.
We got our next
I
player.
was successful.
You succeeded. Thank you. Why does it keep changing the comments? Ugh, this is so annoying.
What's going on now? What's wrong? What do I need to fix now?
It's just my phone. It keeps
Everyone come
going
to me for the problems.
It keeps going to most relevant instead of newest.
What we got here? Who's your favorite coworker? Whoa.
Wow,
Who's
setting
your
you
favorite
up.
coworker and why, Wally? I think Jeff McCarricker is my favorite coworker because he's never around.
Oh my God.
The more solo opportunities I have, the better. No, I'm just kidding.
He's like, it's all about me. I want my own court.
No, right now I'm the only person who's not mean to me is the new girl, Tristan. I don't even know if she's an employee.
When
so.
have I ever been mean to you?
Me, she called me out on some stuff sometimes.
Oh yeah, I call you out when you need to be called out.
That's mean.
Keanu, it means she cannot play because she's already made it she got the first shootout, which means she's already made it to the finals, which will happen in Rock Hill World. So there's going to be 8 prelims, and then you have to get your bid to the finals. So she already has her bid, so she cannot play until the championship for all the money. All the money. North Carolina barbecue is the best. I'll take your word for it. I've never had it.
It'd be really cold by the time it got out to you in California.
Yes, that is true. I wish they could get this Wi-Fi going so I could have my brackets back up in front of me, but alas.
What do you want to look at? I got you.
I don't know, just in general, I like having it.
There you
Just
go.
to peek in there.
Noah Wooten says, not even close. Ooh, we got some North Carolina barbecue drama in the chat. Let's go.
Whoa. Okay, this is annoying me. The way the comments are coming in is not helpful. I will fix it. Okay, now I got it working.
All right, looks like we are going to spin. We got action, Mish. Here we go, folks.
Yeah, let's go. Where in California do I play? I play in Orville. Well, actually, we lost our venue, so it's our last week. So I don't know where we're going next.
It's so sad to say goodbye.
He's serenading
your
us.
venue.
Ah. As my backup vocals. Did you like that?
Sounded like a mermaid singing. It was wonderful.
It's a mermaid. All right, we got some predictions in the chat.
Is this live on YouTube? It should be.
Well, it's questionable.
We thought we were live earlier, but
Well, we turned all of them off, so.
that's on Trey. We've had specific conversations that say
Corey, you're giving me a 6 out of 10? I wasn't warmed up, okay?
I'm giving this broadcast a 6 out of 10 so far. It's not exactly smooth.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, Ethan, unfortunately, next week will be our last week, so if you want to come up, you got to come up on Wednesday. Looks like Matt's beer no longer identifies as Bud Light. Did he even have a beer? I don't even see it.
I think he was sponsored by Bud Light like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, I do remember that. I think that was 2021. All right, gonna pick up 2. Matthew said, go live on YouTube. So, Wally's on it.
YouTube
Right now.
live, 0 viewers.
That's not a good start.
Set to private?
Oh, yeah. Actually, Trey's done that before, where it was set to private.
Did that work? All right, I don't know if that worked, but check it out. I've never had to push that button before, so it might be on YouTube now.
I can check.
Again, this is Trey. It's not me.
It's
Well,
it's always Trey's
I
fault.
just got a notification, so it looks like it works.
Okay. Ooh, just a little bit too hard. Yep, it's live. We're coming on YouTube for men's singles.
Yeah. You want to do the intro like we've been there the whole time? All right. So again, guys, what we got going on today?
Goes for the collect.
We already got our women's broadcast set. Rosie and Sam will square off for the shootout finale. We have switched over to the men's division. We're doing men's singles.
Sneaks in the left side.
Right after men's singles, we go into doubles rounders, and then
There it is.
single elimination bracket play, the broadcast later on tonight.
Gonna pick up 2, tie it up. Where you at, Noah? How come you didn't make it out this weekend?
Did I see him in Utah or Vegas or something? I don't know where he went.
Yeah, why does he have his thumb in his pocket? What is that about?
He's got a splinter. Wants to keep
There's
it
no way I
protected.
could play like that. That would feel so weird. I mean, it's working for him.
I mean,
The
maybe.
broadcast will be ESPN2 at 6 o'clock Central. Oh, Noah. What a rookie mistake. Didn't sign up in time.
Last year, we're seeing Matt Guy go over the top at that airmail. This year, nice replacement.
Yes. We've definitely seen growth in his game.
And it works right there, manufacturing some points. Steve off the back of the board. Could be at least 3.
A little bit on the right side. Definitely collectible. I'm left side. Did I say left side or right side? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't listen
It's
much.
been a rough weekend for me already. I am on
I need
a path to hurt
find
myself.
I need to find the video on the plane. It's got to happen. I saw this chair firsthand when you fell through the chair. She's got bumps on her forehead. And
It's
just
been a rough start. It has.
crazy.
It's challenging, to say the least. I fell. Thank God, like I said, thank God there weren't people in that row of seats when I fell on top of it in the airplane.
She can't function without Nick.
Oh, man. And then I'm just unpacking and hit myself in the forehead. Now I got a bruise and a bump.
What's up, Scott?
And
All
then I
right.
almost fell through the chair. So
5-2. Yeah, I wonder what Trey's going to do today. Just sit at home.
are you on the stream, Trey? Trey, are you there?
Trey, hello, Trey.
Are you watching on ACL Cornhole TV? So that we don't know you're there?
It still shows 0 viewers on YouTube, though. So I don't know. Hopefully Trey's not watching, because this hasn't been great.
It's not exactly smooth. We're not going to call it smooth sailing.
I mean, it could be a mechanic thing where he's trying to keep his thumb in his pocket to keep his shoulder in a certain position.
Yeah, balance. That's kind of what I thought. It was like a balance thing. It's going to be a wash there. Stays 5-2 going into round number 5. Oh, yeah, I think it is a Coors Light. That was the guess in the chat. But it also could be what they're serving. So David said we are live on YouTube. We got confirmation.
Matthew Creek-Killer finishes off Matthew Troxel 23-0.
It's funny, we were just talking about Matthew Killer earlier. You guys were. About how he kind of disappeared after his big win last season, and I guess he heard you.
Looks like Bernie's got the DJ equipment going.
Oh, yeah, that's what that was.
Yeah, Matthew Creek-Killer played 3 matches so far, only giving up 3 points total.
That's pretty dominant.
That's what you want to do in shootouts for sure. Brett Guy on the other side advances 25-4 over Blake Harnick. He's going to take on either Bob Bonch or Justin Burton Jr. They're tied 6-6. Let's go, Bob.
Wow, yeah, Bob's doing great today. Going to be 2 for Steve there. 5-4, round number 6.
Brian says when he was here in Michigan, his arm was behind his back to keep him square, so I'm sure the pocket is the same thing.
Interesting.
Hey, look at his left shoulder. His left shoulder does not move. There's no sway in it. Stay straight.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's crazy how you can find certain things to tweak your game. Ooh, off the back of the board. Still got some time to make up for it, but cannot give Matt those opportunities. He's way too consistent with an open board.
A little off to the right there. Sneaks in the left side.
Is it too late for prize picks? I don't think they'll have enough time to get all that stuff together now.
Oh, it is falling in.
How many resin pellets?
I have no doubt Matt's going to grab this, or Steve might grab it for him. Oh, he bumps it in and goes to the right. This is a huge round for Matt, with Steve having one off the back already. A 12 on 7.
5.
10-4 going into round number 7.
Joe Neested 11-5 over Logan Chamberlain. Trying to keep you guys updated on these scores as much as possible. Dylan Turpin finishes off Josh Holland, so Dylan Turpin will now take on Matthew Creek-Killer.
What a good match that will be.
Looks like Damon Dennis and Frank Modlin are underway. 1-0 Damon in the lead there. Ethan Walker and Derek Holland starting on court number 2. So next match has been announced. Dylan and Matthew will be here right after this.
Oh, we're going to get that game?
That's
going to be great. That's such a good point, Ricky. We have not seen any airmails from Matt yet. He's playing really conservatively. I think, some people took him off the top 10, and I feel like that.
I did.
Yeah, I think Bernie did as well. I did not. I still left him there, but I think that it really definitely made him think.
Steve double checking the rounds. I think he's going to try and steal these 2 points.
Yeah, he's going to go up.
He's got 2 bags to do it, decides not to.
Just went for the slide.
Very shocked.
He's got that tiny little corner over the hole if he wants to try and grab it.
So Steve has an underrated airman. I'm kind of shocked he didn't go after that with 2 bags.
Matt hangs out with a deep level 1 block.
I like that shot.
I do too. Just going to go through it for a wash. He did need to grab a couple points there. Remains 10-4.
Thumb in pocket, drinking Coors, no airmails. Who is this man?
Well, it's working for him. It's crazy, when you've been playing as long as Matt has, to think that you would have to change anything. I bet that would be hard. Like, I've been playing this game at an elite level for 20 plus years. I don't need to change anything. And so the fact that he is still making changes, I think, says a lot about him as a player.
Yeah, he's out there grinding. He's one of these players that still has a job and still finds time to put in the practice.
Definitely.
Never content.
Oh, he's hungry.
Steve needs these 2. Round number 8.
At least, yeah. In for 2, and he doesn't get it.
Matt off the hook. He will maintain first throw.
That's a big round right there. Going in around 9, 6-10 feels a lot better.
If I'm Steve, I got to start throwing some blocks, though.
Absolutely.
We haven't seen an airmail yet from Matt.
I was just going to say that. So we haven't really seen the aggressiveness. That's how you pick up points. We have seen a few off to the right for Matt, which are the times that Steve has to capitalize. Oh, he's going to step out for the collect here.
I don't like this at all.
He's got a really good step out, though.
Yeah, but you don't need it. You're in round 9. Giving up 2 points right now is not a big deal. You miss off the board, 5, 10, 9, that's huge.
He remains in the step out. It's a hard collect.
Now you're giving up 4. Like, just go in, give up the 2 points, make it 10-6 going into round 10. You got to feel comfortable there.
I have to agree. I don't think that was the right call. You're going to go in and give up 4.
Steve's bag number 4.
He has to make this.
I think he's missed, the last 2? That time he gets it.
Grabs the points, making it 10-8. Now, if he had the other 2, it would be tied. But he does get first bag.
Yeah, interesting decision.
Got Uncle Bob in front of us. So do we see blocks from Steve?
I mean, now that Matt Guy chased that bag, I wouldn't. Now I'm just going to run holes. Matt Guy has had a few bags off to the right of the hole.
He has.
I'm just going to kind of run them now if I'm Steve.
Oh, no. That's the second time that's happened?
I think third.
Third?
Second time on this end. Matt could be able to get that bag, so not happy with it. But
I think that he can, and I also think that Steve could grab it for him, so I don't hate it.
Steve's going slick side. He's going to sneak around.
Better not go off. Oh, great bag. Stays to the left side of the hole. Matt gonna go for the collect, and he does.
There's the 3, some awkward knuckles.
Not super awkward.
Slightly awkward.
Slightly awkward knuckles.
But yeah, Matt let off the hook.
Absolutely. A few times, actually. This could be pretty close here. It could be tied. A couple points here or there that you have to grab when you get the opportunity, since it is so rare. Oh, someone in the audience just lost their nachos. I feel for him. Just slid right out of his hand. He's having my kind of weekend. Got a good little crowd around us. Sometimes Steve's bag comes in so low, I don't feel like it's going to make it the board. But it always does.
Yeah, Steve doesn't have the prettiest of bags, but I think he's just been a very underrated player. Kind of
that block worked.
Looking at brackets, he
forced
always has
Matt off to the back.
Always has
and
like a
Steve
big upset, you
with
know.
them.
This one ain't going to be it, though.
No. But that strategy worked. So Matt has one off that Steve bumped off the back of the board. That happened because of that block. Going up, misses it, and makes it a wash. Matt let off the hook once again.
13-8.
Round 12.
Final round.
Got to make something happen here.
First bag is in.
Someone in the chat said that Steve's airmail's been off the last couple of weeks.
Right now his open board is off. If that one's off to the side, that's pretty much going to do it. One more in is over.
And there it is.
Again, next match here on the broadcast is going to be Matthew Creekkiller and Dylan Turpin. Winner of that gets down to the final 4 with an opportunity to make on the broadcast. Other side of the bracket, Joe Neested waiting for either Nico Morales or the winner of this one.
That is game. So Matt Guy going to take the win here. And if you remember, Matt Guy has not made it in the shootouts before. So a big deal for him to take, on the single side. So a big deal for him to get that win and make it farther in the bracket. Are we taking a break?
Yeah, we'll do a real quick break here. But one thing about Matt Guy is I've never picked him to win before. So now that I picked him, he's got this.
100%
It's
because
all
of you.
about me.
It's always that, Wally. Moral of the story.
All right, chat, real quick commercial break. See you guys in 2 minutes back here on court number 1 in Topeka, Kansas. What is up, chat? Welcome back in. We got our match set here, waiting for the tablet to assign it, but Dylan Turpin, Matthew Creekiller, we've been saying this all day, Mish, should be a good one.
Should be a good one. Another good one.
Another good one.
We got Stacy in the booth.
Let's
Nearly
go.
scared me half to death. Came over my head.
It's not a suitcase, Mish. You're okay. You're fine.
Oh my God, the suitcase was terrifying.
So, Chad, during that little 2-minute commercial break, I know it was too long for some of you people. Hector. 2 minutes too long. Hey, we gotta breathe, man. We gotta breathe.
So true. So true.
Here.
Bernie's out of luck. So Bernie's out of luck.
There we go. How come they always wait till we go back to being allowed to ask me questions?
Always. Let's chat about it, shall we?
Yeah, so anyway, where was I?
You said
we were talking in the commercial break
yep.
about I'm the blessing now. I have the Midas touch of
whoa,
commentary.
whoa. Hold on. We said that he's no longer a jinx.
Yeah.
And so what's the opposite of a jinx?
Yeah. So what is the opposite of a jinx, chat? We need to
Because
know.
normally commentators jinx games. Wally claims he does not. So, yeah, there you go.
All right. So again, going through the brackets so far with Matthew Creekkiller, 13-1 over Eric Sockline. 11-2 over Gavin Cano. 23-0 over Matthew Troxel. Will he play a defensive game? So far, no. He's going to run bags.
Now, has that changed? I mean, have you been able to see any of his matches recently this season? Is he playing less of a defensive game?
I haven't seen him play too much this season. I mean, usually got to stay on the winner side for me to see that. He hasn't been doing that. He's been going to the losers bracket early. And
Yeah.
I mean, just looking at this, that we're seeing so far, it seems like he's maybe found his groove a little bit. Faster boards, perhaps. I mean, when he beat Zockline,
That's true. The boards are playing fast. That may change his style.
Yeah, when he beat Zockline, he threw an 11. So tells me he's just running them.
Just running bags.
And Matthew Troxel, an 11-11 there, 9 rounds.
Wow. He must be the PPR leader on the day. I mean, that's insane.
Got to be, I would think.
We are in round 3. It remains 0-0.
All right, so following up with my question in the chat, I asked them the opposite of a jinx. So far, no answers. So we're done talking chat.
Good job.
You
Good
get us
job,
fired.
guys.
Chat is fired. Bernie back up and running on your tablet.
Bernie, thank you. I got my bracket back. Very exciting. Man, Matt Guy, Nico Morales. What a game that is on court 6.
Should be a good one.
Should be a good one. Haven't said that before. And then the winner of Matt Guy, Nico Morales, has to take on Joe Kay. That's not fun. Brett Guy now facing off against Justin Burton Jr., but down 0-11. And Derek Holland waiting for either Frank Malden or Damon Dennis. Frank up 14-6. Oops.
This right here is the most points anyone scored on Creekkiller.
Yeah, two. Dylan Turpin already showing out.
He is going to get that BG to drip back in. Turpin does a great job of
Man,
avoiding it hard at the pile.
Can Justin Burton Jr. win today, too?
It's possible.
I mean, he's throwing a 10.67 in his game right now.
And you get a little taste of that broadcast score, you might not want to ever give it up.
He is impressive.
The only problem, though, is I called Derek Holland on the other side. So
And you're a blessing.
I'm a blessing.
The blessing. Are we going to see any defense or?
I'm very shocked. I really thought this was going to be like a muddy game. Now, granted, the strategy could change on the back half.
Sure.
Bernie walking over. I think Bernie wants to get in on the action again.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Yeah, you want me to come and get you guys?
All right, so
Yeah, I got
4-0 start here for Dylan Turpin.
Come on, pick you up.
I mean, is there anyone who has worse broadcast luck than Dylan Turpin? I mean,
That was bad.
we do doubles to where only one team makes the broadcast instead of was the Final Four.
Yeah.
And he's just left off. And then last year it was singles. He gets to the Final Four, and we only bring 2 on the broadcast.
Oh,
He
I
gets left out.
thought you were talking about how he played for teams.
Well, yeah, I didn't do anything, but I mean, he's been so close. And technically, if the rules would stay the same, he'd be on the broadcast plenty of times.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't even think of that. Right now, Dylan Turpin throwing an 11.6. Matthew Creek-Killer throwing a 10.8.
Frank Modlin now
Kind of
has
hard
the
to play
lead.
against an 11.6, you know?
Yeah. Winner of that one, we'll get Derek Holland.
Justin Burton Jr. against Brett Guy. His DPR, 2.22. Nasty.
I don't mind DPR as a stat when you look at it as a tournament for the whole. You know what I mean?
And also, like in a pro kind of bracket. If it's an open, it's a little bit less reliable, I think.
All right, so Justin Burton Jr. does finish off Brett Guy there. I'm not sure if you said that. 22-2.
Oh,
So
no,
that
when I
one's
clicked on
over.
it, it said round 9, so okay, good. I said finished it off.
Yep. Man. I think we're going to get to that point of the match now where we start seeing a little bit of defense.
Well, Dylan Turpin throwing almost perfect.
You know who threw bags yesterday, Mish? You know who threw bags yesterday? In his first ever tournament? Jeff McCarricker.
He played in the blind draw?
Yeah, I signed him up. For a tournament. His first
Shut
ever
up.
time throwing bags. He actually did pretty good.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear
At
that.
27 feet, he actually even hit a
Woo,
roll. He hit
good
a roll
collect.
bag on me too.
He hit a roll bag?
Yeah, it was
What
like
was he
a-
throwing?
I think it was Cornell Scenario Sabotages.
Oh, my goodness.
I mean,
Let's
it
go,
wasn't
Jeff
the best
McGarriger.
form, but it hit the right spot. Good amount of speed, went in the hole. He actually scored some points on me, and then it came down to, so it's like a round robin format. I didn't know there was only 4 people like per board, how they do the round robin for sit and goes.
Oh, it was a sit and go.
So
Okay,
I
got
bought
it.
in for me, myself, Nick Mendina, and Jeff McGarriger.
Me and myself and I?
myself and I, yeah. So I paid $30 of entry fees for a $40 tournament. So
So it sounds
yeah.
like a great idea.
I was in first place going into the final match, and then my partner was Jeff McCarricker for the final match.
Oh, my goodness.
I finished in third.
Matthew with a bag off the back of the board and one on the board. Big round for Dylan Turpin, a 12 on 7.
Yeah, wrong
And
time
we are
to give
in
it
round
up.
10. We're going into round 11.
Yeah. Unfortunate, man. Creek Killer's been killing it. Just ran into a
Creek
buzzsaw.
Killer is killing it. Was.
There's a guy, he plays out here in this area. I think his name is Shane Creek, and he's really good. And I want to see him become pro just so we could have Creek versus Creek Killer.
Creek versus Creek Killer.
It has to happen
Has
at
to
some
happen.
point.
Dylan Turpin throwing an 11.4 on this game. Wow, sneaks in the left side, leaves the bag on the right. All right, we got a block. Okay, it worked.
It worked. Should have done that 10 rounds
Just
ago.
going to say, maybe we should have done that a little earlier.
Gotta shoot it.
He can grab that.
Yeah, at this point,
You got to grab. That would be 4 points. You need that. Oh, goes too deep. What a bummer.
One bag in the hole will do it for Dylan.
Crazy.
The winner of this will take on either Joe Neested, Matt Guy, or Nico Morales.
There is that bag that went in for Dylan Turpin. That is going to give him the win. Matthew had a great run up until this game. I think when you're throwing against someone that's throwing an 11.5, it's really difficult to stay in it mentally.
Yeah, so let's take a look at Dylan's other matches. 9.42. So nothing too impressive there. 10.29 against the Tubby Cobb 7.43.
So Matthew would have beat him. Matthew threw like a 10 towards the end, but he was taking risks. He's throwing over a 10.5 most of the game.
Right.
So he would have won if Dylan was playing that way in this match.
Dylan seems to be on fire, continuing exactly where he left off on the National. Let's see if he can keep it going in bracket play. Looks like we're waiting for some scores to update, so hopefully we're not having any more connection issues, but we'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back here for the shootout. Topeka, Kansas. See you in a few.
ACL Pros and Joes 2, coming to Fort Worth, Texas, May 12th and 13th. Register now at app.iplayacl.com.
Loving that beat, Michelle. Michelle Thompson providing the beats. We're
Since
back.
2023.
Yeah, right. We're back in Topeka, Kansas. Starmont Vale Center. Shootout number 2, open number 10. Later this weekend, we've got men's singles action still coming your way. How about Dylan Turpin, by the way?
Horrible in rounders, killing it in the bracket.
He was so good at the first national in Corpus Christi.
How about Derek Holland?
Derek Holland.
Rounders, killing it in bracket.
Yeah. Well, we had both those guys in Court 1 at the first national, and they just lit it up. So Derek Holland's going to be going against Find a Way Frank Modlin.
Derek Holland, by the way, I didn't know much about Justin Rule. Obviously, we had the partner switch, him and his son, and I thought, man, is that going to be a good partner? And he showed up.
Justin's a great player. I mean,
He threw very well.
At this level, we nitpick when we talk about certain players having advantages over others.
But here's the thing. Holland, people had on the top 10.
Right.
Holland Rule, people did not.
Yes.
So that's the difference. And so I was watching to see, could they be a top 20 team?
If you get Derek Holland's A game, Justin just has to hold his own on the other side.
Which he did better than that. He was more than holding his own.
Find a Way Frank is having trouble finding a way to court number 1. There he is.
Not finding his way.
Did you like that? Be here all weekend, folks.
There it is. That's better than mine.
Love watching Frank Modlin play. I've loved watching him for years. It's just, there's times where he, Damon Dennis, a couple other players are like, is the game passed him by? Are they going to be able to maintain this level? He's figured it out. He finds a way. And I know it's silly because it's a great nickname and we joke with it a lot, but it's true. He just finds a way.
The best example of how find a way-ish he is was at Spencer McKenzie's.
Yeah.
His style of play should not have put him in the finals like that.
You know what he does better than 75% of the people in this pro division is when he's not on his A game, finds a way to hang around.
Yeah.
Finds a way to stay in it, minimize a bad round. He's not giving up a lot of 5s. You might get 2s off of him, occasional 4. If he's not 100%, you can see him. He's trying to find it, but he doesn't let himself just get completely blown out.
No.
And then when he finds his range, he then starts to take advantage of people's mistakes. It's impressive to watch.
And he will sometimes not miss air mills. I mean, not miss them.
I mean, when you watch his bag in the air, it kind of wobbles. It's not what you would call a pretty bag, especially in today's game.
Oh my God. This is not live, is it?
No.
Okay. Well, because they spun the bag, it confused me.
Maybe.
Because if it's live, Derek is playing aggressive.
Wow. This is insane if it's live.
Normally they don't spin the bag until they go live, but I guess
no,
there's no way it's live.
Yeah, they probably just did that ahead of time.
Early.
Yeah. But like Frank's bag, there's not a lot of revolutions in it. It kind of wobbles. It doesn't, it's not the pretty bag that you see from so many players now. But
like the guy next to him.
Yeah. And then Justin Burton Jr. is taking a seat directly across the way. I was talking to Brett Guy earlier today, who had to play him in rounders, and he's like, man. So he's like, not like I played bad.
No.
Got 8 points off of him, but he's like, he's
too good.
He's too good.
He threw, I looked at it at some point,
relentlessly efficient.
10.67.
Yeah. And he, and it's not his style. If he could qualify, if you want to go hole for hole, he'll do that for a while, and then all of a sudden, bang, he's playing dirty on you, and he throws you off balance. Relentlessly efficient.
Yeah. And confident.
Yes. Doesn't seem like much phases him.
Nope.
That could be something that he just learned over time, just kind of keep it all inside so you never know what's going on. We had Devin Harbaugh on Borderline.
I listened to it this morning.
Shameless plug. But, Devin kind of talked about how, at this level, a lot of they're watching you. So if you start outwardly showing frustration, players like Devin and others, they're going to start trying to get on you.
All right, we got the thumbs up from Frank over there.
So these bags are live.
Matt Guy against Nico Morales. Matt Guy throwing a 10.33. Nico a 9.83. It's in round 6, and Matt is up 4-1. Winner of that will take on Joe Neested.
Joe K. Joe K is finally becoming that player Anthony Ione was telling us about.
He was a little early.
Year.
Yeah, Anthony was just a little early, but he knew it was coming.
Yep.
The stats spoke for themselves, and obviously Anthony is a numbers kind of guy.
Yep.
Numbers don't lie.
You know, we had women's singles earlier, and Cheyenne's already qualified. You know, there was one announcer that was in about 3 years ago on Cheyenne before she made this run to.
So you're saying that you were also
was me.
before your time?
I was a little early.
I got it.
But I'm right again.
So Derek went for the airmail, missed it deep. Frank is going to go for, I think, the short airmail.
Oh, he got a little push, so he got 3 out of it.
Was he trying to push that? I thought he was going for the short airmail.
He kind of nudged it. I mean, I think the short airmail was kind of what he was going for.
That one hanging?
Yeah. Blowing up.
Rookie.
Dance, everybody.
My bad.
So Frank's going to pick up 3 points there.
Congratulations, Bernie, for
Awkward
finding
knuckles.
Cheyenne.
Oh, Wally missed it. It was a good one.
Don't you guys hate it whenever commentators pat themselves on the back?
Yeah, I can't stand it.
He's going to fix a board.
The only person I know that does it more than me is Wally.
Oh, here's the awkward knuckles.
Oh, there it was. Yeah. You hate the awkward knuckles.
Do you, though?
No, I love it, but
I like when you do the awkward knuckles, and then when they don't, you do it to yourself.
yes. Yes.
The self bump.
That is a
Yeah,
self
you
bump.
got to finish it out.
So I got my Awkward Knuckles t-shirt, and I feel like I need to put on the back like the different varieties of Awkward Knuckles, like the self
outline
bump,
of-
yeah, which brand are you know?
Like when they just punch the air.
Yep.
So I wonder how many times these guys have played against each other, both being from the Carolinas region, their age. I bet these guys have played 1,000 times against each other.
just
This
like
is
wrapped
only their
around the
50-second
hole.
matchup, actually.
To be exact.
You get the Hunter Thorn hold. You just hold the awkward knuckle out there until.
Yeah, you're just committed. You're like, this is going to
You will
happen.
bump
Hunter
knuckles
Thorne's
with
like,
me.
oh,
Oh,
not
Nico
throw it
pulled
back.
ahead, you guys. Nico
What?
pulled ahead. I'm going to look for the round. Oh, Matt shot a 4.
Yikes.
And Nico shot a 12 in round number 7.
That means he probably missed a couple of air mails.
So that brings the score 9-7 in round 8.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
That's
no.
trouble.
A miss and almost off the
That
back.
might go. Well, let's see. No, it looks like it's 50-50 resin-wise. Let's see.
What a great sneak around.
It's trying. Let's
That
see.
bag's
Bag.
definitely going in, though.
Both bags are dripping.
Yeah.
And it stays on.
Stays on.
Gives up 2. On the slick side, too. It's pretty crazy, especially since these boards are playing fast, according to everyone today.
5-2. Frank maintains the lead going into round number 4. It was so fun to be back to 21 at the National, and now it's kind of fun to be back to the round limit to just watch how people change their
I like
games.
the variability of it. Keep it interesting. I like how, like, the round limited, obviously, you got the predictability of, okay, this is when it's going to end, as opposed to these washes could take us for another 15 minutes.
Yeah. Now that we've been playing this way for a couple of years now, you're starting to understand how to play round limited a little better, and it's proven out. You've got to get out early. I mean, yes, there are people that have come back, but the majority of the time, you've got to score first, and you've got to get a little cushion. If you can get a little cushion in the first 2 or 3 rounds,
It doesn't go in.
wow, it usually spells victory. But we'll see. That's
I want to
another
say
2.
that at one point we did the stats on that. Like, if you have this lead,
It was
by this-
75%.
It was,
It was
okay.
75%.
But by round what?
But in 10 round formats, which are on the broadcast, they found scoring first. The
very first score.
The
Okay.
very first score won roughly 75% of the time. But
Interesting.
that's in 10 rounds, so it changes a little
Yeah,
bit
we're 12.
through 12. But on the broadcast, they've done a little research on that.
Going back to the Matt Guy game, Matt Guy stole a couple points. It's 10-9 right now in round 10.
I feel like this is a big collect for Frank. I mean, I know it's early. There he goes.
Yeah, it's on the fast side, and those are fast bags.
Because
In for the wash.
could be wrong, but Derek seems like he's kind of found a little rhythm here.
You definitely don't want him to find that.
Like, so if it's me, I'm kind of taking my time if I'm Frank walking back.
Yeah.
Just change the timing up just a little bit.
You can even take a timeout and get a sip of your water or
just
something.
Just a little bit. Break this, break his rhythm a little bit. A little gamesmanship. Nothing major. What'd you guys think of the shot clock at the National?
I liked it. I think that it was good that Josh clarified for everyone in the pro group that you don't have to call a timeout, because I did see people kind of panicking. Yep. Call the timeout, like, in football.
Sure.
But clarified that you don't need to do that. You can just do your normal throw, and you'll just automatically be charged with a timeout, or if you're out of timeouts, then you will just get a dead bag, but they'll let you throw it.
Yeah, and if you're into your throwing motion, they're kind of giving you that, which is, I'll make an analogy for you. In basketball, you have a 3-second count in the lane. Referees will kind of let you know, like if you're in the lane and you're working for your shot and you're in a shooting motion, they'll cut you some slack on it.
All right, Frank's going to pick up 2 there.
Make it 7-4. Maudlin going into round 7. Uh-oh, Wally's switching us up. Where's he taking us out there?
Joe K, warming up. Dylan Turpin. There we are. Now we're back. And we're back. Uh-oh, Matt Guy got some more points, 12-9.
You're loving that
Round
match.
number 11.
Wally's loving that match. Wally's pick. For someone who is not...
I picked Nico.
Someone, Matt has not traditionally done well in shootouts and round limited formats. So we'll see what happens.
And I'm wondering if that's, we saw him play on this court earlier, much more conservative, a lot less air mills. And I'm wondering if that's going to be his style overall, or just in the round limited format, if he's noticing that to be more successful.
Yeah, I think in a game to 21, let him off the hook. Derek knows it. I think that Matt kind of figured out that, in a game to 21, if he's a little off on his air mails, it doesn't really matter.
Right.
He's got time to catch back up. But in round limit, you give up a crooked number, all of a sudden you're in trouble.
Goes up and misses it. Trampolines off the bag.
That was aggressive.
So the only games playing right now are this one and the Matt Guy Nico Morales game. The winner of this game plays Justin Burton Jr. The winner of Matt Guy and Nico plays Joe Niestead. And Dylan Turpin's waiting for the winner of that game. So we're a little bit...
By the way, that last shot, it was a 3-point game. If you go in, you get the wash, it's still 3. You're very aggressive trying to steal 2. Now you're down 6 in a round limited format. I just don't know if that type of aggression is absolutely necessary.
I mean, if you're feeling it, if he's been making them all day, I can totally see where you're like, I've got it dialed in, and I don't have any doubt I'm going to miss.
But that's what I mean. Like, you have to adjust your thought process from time to time with round limited. It changes the style of play you go after. Because now Frank just plays Frank's game. Just
absolutely
slide everything in the hole. You've got to catch me.
Yeah, he's got a nice little lead. I can't believe that he plays with that water in his back pocket. That would drive me insane.
Agreed.
It's not like a small thing in your pocket.
And is he stepping with that foot? So he would feel it like right there every time he steps. Or is he stepping with his right foot?
I don't know.
Let's see.
Noah said Derek shoots that 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10 no matter the game.
True.
Matt Guy did take the win over Nico Morales. Now to take on Joe Niestead. Court number 2. Winner of that takes on Dylan Turpin.
Yeah, more than likely we'll stay here. The winner of this one gets Justin Burton Jr.
Nice. Haven't seen JBJ this weekend yet.
Well, he was sitting right in front of us.
I mean, as a player, haven't seen him play yet this weekend.
He must be going and warming up now that he knows he's getting close.
So this is what I mean.
It's great news for Frank. Derek's got to make something happen.
Well, this is what I mean. Like, so you're so aggressive there. You're down 3. You feel like you're right there. Down 6. You've got to do all the work to try to inch your way back. And Frank knows now all you got to do is just stay down the middle. You've got to do all the work. I'm just going to be simple.
He needs to put up a block.
Oh, I think he wanted to on that. Oh, there you go.
Okay, we got a miss. Yeah, I think you are right. I think he was actually attempting a block there, but the boards are playing fast.
Right, just to minimize the 2. In for 2 for Derek. Bang. 10-6. Got 2 rounds remaining, so you got to make up 4 points in 2 rounds.
Man, Joe Neested's been sitting for a while.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's going to impact the game. That guy been playing consistently.
That's a good point. See them there on court 2 getting ready to go directly across from us.
They wore the same shirt today. Awkward.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Wally.
That's funny.
When you have to say that's funny, but you don't laugh, it's not funny. Hey, Cameron. What's up?
Talking to the chat?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
It's right in front on top of the bag. Going up.
Oh, did he get...
It's hanging.
Oh, it's hanging.
It's hanging, but because Frank put that bag on top of it, it has not fallen.
Frank can just go through for 2 here.
Yeah. That's the obvious play. That's
Just
what he
like
does.
that. So he's going to have a 6-point lead going into the last round.
Not impossible.
Oh, hey, Jeff McCarriger.
Jeff McCarriger.
Co-host.
Repping the ACL shirt.
Yeah, co-host of America's favorite podcast.
Says nobody ever.
Borderline. I mean, I could show you the ratings of the podcast for the ACL, but I won't do that.
Up against ours?
All of them.
You're saying you have the highest rating?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Did you tell people to do that?
No, they actually, I think the ACL has someone that monitors
In fairness,
what times
Bernie has
people
2
view.
more viewers than we do because we watch his show.
Good point, Wally.
That is a good point, Wally.
Good point. Great bag by Frank Monlin. I mean, you got to start
That's
just
gonna- yeah,
trying to make stuff happen at this point.
Well, last round. Well, Frank gave it back to him,
yeah.
but 6
But you're
points
not
is hard to come
expecting
by.
that, though.
Yeah.
There it is. In for the cleanup. Goes off the back.
Oh, he's got 6 points to live with here. So, well, there we go. That'll do it. They made it interesting in that last round, that's for sure.
They did.
But Frank Modlin moving on.
Play Justin Burton Jr. That will be our next match. But we'll take a quick break.
We'll be back to Topeka, Kansas right after this. I just can't get enough of the lead-in and outro music. It's just so good. It just makes me feel good. But we are back in Topeka, Kansas. Shootout number 2. Men's singles throwing down for you. I'm Bernie Neighbors, joined alongside Michelle Thompson and the man, the myth, the legend, Wally Kassler. And I believe these bags are going to be live. They've got, there it is. The crowd goes wild for Wally. I believe these bags will be live. Where are we in the bracket, Michelle?
Okay, so we are the game. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. Here we go.
So this is to go to the final.
This is to go to the broadcast.
Okay.
And on the other side, we're a little bit behind. We've got Joe Neested and Matt Guy playing. It's 2-2 right now. Winner of that will play Dylan Turpin. Winner of that goes to the broadcast. So it's either going to be Dylan Turpin, Matt Guy, or Joe Neested versus Justin Burton Jr. or Frank Modlin for your men's singles shootout.
I mean, major props to Justin Burton Jr. because a lot of times, and it's happened with some really big names in this sport, they do very well at a national, especially their first real pro event on that stage. They have an amazing showing. They make a broadcast. In Justin's case, he won just about everything the other weekend in Corpus Christi. To then come back to your next big event and you're still the same guy. You're right there.
That's what I was saying. I mean, you can see it both ways. You can see that's pressure, but you can also see that's confidence.
Yeah.
Like, you got to have a lot of confidence coming
it.
in. And he already has a lot of confidence, so doesn't surprise me in a way. Oh, look at Frank's little hop shot.
Justin didn't like that bag's sitting there, though. He couldn't believe it. He's like, what do I do?
He says I was this close.
Yeah.
He said that big old game changer's in my way now.
Yeah.
Just give a real quick shout out to KC, though. Look at this crowd.
Yeah, we got a great crowd.
Friday.
KC.
During the day.
These people don't work.
Yeah.
This is their job.
This is it.
I called it a hop.
Frank's not calling it a roll. So what do we get to call that?
That was
now?
a hop. It literally
hop?
hopped the back of the hole. Like a trampoline.
Yeah, bring on Anthony. We need new terminology.
Yes.
You guys don't like? What's wrong with hop?
Hop?
Why don't you like it?
I think it's great.
Thank you.
Going up.
Oh, I can't believe they fell. I thought they were going to clog.
How good of a bag was that, by the way?
I mean, it leads to a wash, which is unfortunate. But
Do we get a replay of that shot?
Bernie, you got to wait. Like, Frank is entering the score. I got something to show you here. He's walking down. Now when he's out of the frame, then you cut over to the instant.
There it
You're
is.
getting schooled by Wally.
This is perfect.
Beautiful.
I mean, that is a perfect shot.
Update on the Joe Neested Matt Guy game. Matt Guy's up 4-2. It is in round number 3.
Little bully time for Frank here.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of players not really even go after that bully, but in round limited format, Frank knows he's got so many opportunities.
Gotta take him.
Yep.
Oh, he's trying to bring it back
but what
in.
I've heard from other players is he's been doing that all day, finding ways to get a wayward bag back. I like that bag from Frank. What? My phone is blowing up today. What is
Wally,
going on?
Why are you so popular?
It's me.
It's not me.
It's me. My phone's out of control. People just want to know.
You're going to be popular.
You're gonna be popular.
Really, what it is creditors saying, "Where's my money?"
Wow.
Great bag from
That's
Frank.
like we need to unpack that. I feel like that just left that hanging there, huh?
Yeah.
Going for he wanted to get collect on that front bag. It did not.
All right. Well,
It's gonna be a 10 on 6.
4 for Frank. So let's see if we're in 12 round limited, not 10. So I was going to see Frank scored first. Last game, got the win. Gets the 4 here. So let's see if that holds true.
It's our experiment.
But obviously, tons of time.
Yes.
Even in a round limited, he's got tons of time to get that 4 back.
Block there from Justin.
Right.
Frank goes right behind for the back block, but it's not quite center. Great collect there from JBJ.
You know what's great about Justin's game? His release point, he changes a lot. So sometimes it'll be higher, sometimes lower.
That's sophisticated stuff there, Bernie.
It is. It's impressive the way he's able to do that. It's almost like a pitcher that will change release points on their curve and their slider sometimes if they need a little more bite. It's fun to watch because a lot of players, unless they're throwing as hard as they possibly can for a low, just trying to break up the pile or whatever, they really don't change their release point very much.
They want a consistent, automated, robotic type of thing for the most part. But Justin did play at like pretty much every sport, I think. I remember talking about all the different sports he played.
I know he played baseball. I know he was a big baseball player.
Great bag from Frank.
Frank, using the game changer.
Winner of this will play on ESPN2 tonight. And will take on either Joe Neested, Matt Guy, or Dylan Turpin.
Frank's bag is being very hole friendly. That's trouble for Justin.
Oh yeah, that's.
Oh, Frank missed it. You heard him as soon as it came out of his hand. He was like, ah.
Just felt weird.
Yep. That could be a huge. Mark that down, Wally.
Slick side collect here and doesn't grab the bag in the front.
Wow, if he could sneak in and steal a point.
He can. He can go in for one. Justin can't believe it. Takes it with him.
Oh, took it with him, so he
10 on
gives
9.
up a point.
Now Justin has first bag. Does that change things?
Well, he had it there as well.
Oh, we did have it there.
Yep.
I was looking at the bracket. Sorry, guys.
It's okay. We're here for you.
I'm watching this Matt Guy game. 6-5 right now.
Wally giving us the
Round number
bracket.
5.
That one had some zip on it.
That did, didn't it? That
was
landed
slick side?
That landed deep on the
Stick,
board.
but just,
Oh, because in the hole it's flipped. Went for the block, but it's a little right. Frank can bully that out of the way. Going for the collect and does it.
That's perfect. It really is high-level stuff right here. It's another great bag.
Frank going to grab the rest and does.
You know what that was, Wally? And Michelle?
Professional
That was
cornhole.
professional cornhole.
That was my Bernie impression.
Yeah?
Was it deep enough?
That's professional cornhole.
You do not talk that. No. These are round limited. We're 12 rounds here in these games, 10 rounds on the broadcast, I believe.
Yes, that is correct.
Single elimination. It's rough. It is rough in the single elimination bracket. Bertie, tell your people to stop calling you.
Had some plumbing work done today at the house, so I just got a picture of that. That's fun.
That's fun. Wow,
Nice
what a
bag.
great bag from Frank. Leaves Justin's bag in front of the hole. Justin is able to collect.
Simple as you like.
This game looking very similar to the game going on over on court 2. It's 6-5 over there. It's 4-3 over here.
And, you know, this deep in the bracket, it should be that way.
Absolutely. Turpin can make ESPN. He's waiting to play either Matt Guy or Joe Neested. The winner of that will go to the broadcast.
By the way, I don't know if the folks at home are aware of this, but there'll be a new DJ tonight.
DJ Wally.
Yeah. DJ K9, yeah, will be in the house.
Off to the left. Oh, he's DJing already. You could use that beat, I guess.
Yeah.
In the broadcast.
Why not?
Well, then you know it's royalty free.
Ooh, I love that bag from Frank.
Oh, Devin Harbaugh in the chat. What's
What
up?
Uh-oh, here's a chance for Frank. If he can find a way to
Wow.
collect here, pick up 4. Does he come in
I
hard
think we
at
got
that?
some Bills players to my right.
Oh, yeah. They've made their way in the building. And he does, and he left it short. That's surprising. I think Justin should feel pretty good about that. I think he just caught a break there. Needs to take advantage of it now.
Matt Guy took a lead now. It is 9-5 in round. Wait, the round's not updating. It still says round 6. I know that's not true. I don't know what round it is. It's not round 6, is it?
I'm sure it'll update here in a minute. Well, did they start after our game? I like that.
I don't think so.
He didn't really like it, but I like that it's a level 2. Frank should be able to get around it, but yeah, So this will be an interesting collect because now he's staring at a level 2 V block with his own bag. See if he's able to get through that and collect it. And that's
but it went over.
That's what you worry about with the V block. Kind of pushed his bag and his hand to the right. Now Frank's got a chance to pick up 2. In for 2.
And that's what will happen.
Make it 6-3 going into round number 9. We've got 4 rounds left. 3-point match. Now it's going to start getting tense. Look at the crowd.
It is. It was round 6, round 7 now. So it's 9-5 in round 7 on the Matt Guy Joe Niestead game. Matt Guy is ahead.
There, it updated. So we're round 9 here. So Michelle's going to take care of that game for you. She's calling that match over on
I'm
court
trying
2.
to keep you guys updated. The winner of that will be with Dylan Turpin, and I'm sure that match will come here.
Yep. I tried to bring it in. Looks like he nudged it. Frank, yeah, I like that bag. He's going to collect him, make him collect everything. Ooh, that's trouble. That bag's dead. Yep.
Oh, it falls in.
That bag. So we
Be
looking
another
at
2 points. 4.
Oh.
Wait, why?
Yeah, you know what? He would never admit this, but that's gamesmanship from Frank.
What do you mean?
The little knuckle when you just got 4 on somebody. I'm not knuckling you back after I just gassed it and giving you 4. Like, I don't need your knuckle.
I think that sometimes I wonder sometimes if that happens just because you're excited what you did and then you forget that you're telling your opponent.
No.
I'm giving him the benefit.
You
it's
are.
Frank.
I know, but Frank.
I'm with you, Mish. I'm with you.
No.
See?
Frank knows how to play this game. No.
Bernie doesn't play.
Frank and Damon. No, that's nonsense. Frank and Damon Dennis are the masters at this.
Using niceness against people.
Kindness to kill you.
Kill him with kindness.
Absolutely. It is 100% on purpose.
Well, 3 more rounds for Justin to turn it around.
And right now, really, for the last month, this is the first frustration I've seen from him. He's visibly frustrated. You can see it in his face. It's not coming through on the screen quite as well, maybe back home, but you can see it in his face.
This is a good opportunity for Justin. It's 2 bags in the front from Frank. His bag's hanging over the left side a little bit. Go up and miss it.
Make it up.
That's going to be another point for Frank.
Yep. 11-3 going into 2 rounds remain. An 8-point match. 2 rounds remain. I mean...
Matt Guy took a big lead here, 12-5 going into round number 8. Joe Niested's got some work to do, kind of like this game with Justin.
Justin's got 2 rounds to get 8 points.
Which isn't impossible.
Not impossible, highly improbable.
The low block.
Which I don't
know
mind.
if you wanted it quite that low.
I mean, but that's,
going over that's not so difficult. You even have less room to land.
But Frank likes to land lower on the board, so that's actually
true.
kind of more where he likes to land. You can see he's thinking about. Yeah, he's going over it. There you go.
He's also got a great air mail, like I said earlier.
And scene.
Justin's goes in and through.
Frank up again.
Okay, so he has one. It looks like Justin has one off, but it actually went through. Well, now he does.
Now he does. Gave it back to him.
So now Frank's got 2 in.
I'm surprised he did that.
And Justin has 1 on.
If he can collect.
Oh my God, that's a 6-1, 5 points.
That is.
Oh no, sorry,
shocking.
Justin had 1 through.
Yeah.
4-6, 2 points.
Yep.
Hopefully he sees that too. 6 on 4.
Yep, there it is. 13-3 going into the last round. So if you're Justin, you got to hope Frank just can't find the hole here with 1 bag.
Yeah, I mean, definitely not a good position to be in. Still impressive, Justin making it this far.
Well, still alive technically.
Did he play the shootout in Myrtle Beach? Was he there? I can't remember.
I do not recall.
He's doing another one of those low blocks.
And that'll do it. And that will do it. Frank, there's the and 1 just for kicks.
Matt Guy taking more points, 14-5 in round number 9. That one moving slow over there.
Look at that.
What a bag.
That's insane. All for not.
He's like, why in round 12?
Right.
Where were you before?
Right. Give me that and 1, and then that collect. And then that will do it. What a match. Find a way, Frank.
Find his way to a
Bodmer.
broadcast.
Unbelievable. The man's a machine.
He absolutely is. So he's going to obviously take on Dylan Turpin, Matt Guy, or Joe Neested's going to be coming up here shortly. They're in round number 9. So
yeah, we'll see if we can get some of that. You know, hopefully they got 4 rounds remaining.
they
3
got 4
rounds
more
remaining.
rounds, but they're moving slow.
Yeah.
They must be having a slow pace over there. So we're going to be back in a little bit, and then we'll have the winner of that with Dylan Turpin as soon as it finishes.
Yeah, Dylan's going to have some practice time here on Court 1. We'll see you folks when we come back to Topeka, Kansas. What's up, Cornhole Nation? We're back. Starmont Vale Arena here in Topeka, Kansas. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Is it Stormont or Starmont? I mean, I know how it's spelled.
I'm like the worst at remembering venue names, period. So pronunciation. See, I can even say that word.
Yeah, pronunciation. You got it.
That's not my cup of tea either.
All right. Well, it's a good thing you got a microphone then. Oh, I tried to find the laugh button. It wasn't there. That's too bad. So what do you think, Wally? You got Dylan Turpin waiting.
I think he's going to play Matt Guy here in just a second.
Yeah. So who do you like? I mean, you're calling out Matt Guy, so you're sticking with Matt.
Yeah, Matt Guy's my pick, but I am very impressed with Dylan Turpin last week and this week right now.
So good. And look, I mean,
it should be a good one, man.
I know there's plenty of Dylan Turpin fans out there. They're like, well, this is who he is. It's like, but in this pro division, it's not easy once you get kind of in that top 30 range to start jumping tons of people. I mean, it's splitting hairs when you get to the top of the pro division. So when you're making the type of climb that Dylan Turpin's been making recently, it's really impressive, I think.
I mean, I kind of touched base on it before. Dylan Turpin with the format, just one game off of broadcast for doubles last week.
Yep.
One game off of broadcast last year for singles.
Yep. Well,
I don't want to put it on him again, but if he loses, he's one game off of broadcast again. And
it's, I think sometimes, like, people like myself, Jeff McCarriger, a few others, you get so caught up in the people that make the broadcast. You know what kind of tournament you have to get to a bracket final or to win a bracket and be one match from television? I mean, you've got to be playing your tail off. So there's no shame in the game if you're one match away from television every time. I mean, that means you're one of the best 8 to 10 players in the world. So pretty impressive. So once again, I believe we are waiting on Matt Guy to come here and join Dylan Turpin so we can get this last match underway to see who will play Frank Modlin.
Yeah, I'm kind of shocked, to be honest with you. I thought for a moment they were making good time. Now we're running into a little bit of time constraints.
Yeah, we're having a little issue getting everybody.
How many rounds of rounders is it for doubles, do you recall?
I do not know.
I got the message here. Let me go back and find it. Because, we're supposed to do live broadcast for doubles at 2 o'clock. I don't see them getting through rounders.
Matt Guy has made his way to court number 1, so I'm sure we'll have a few down and backs here. I haven't seen Matt play. I mean, obviously he's playing well to get to this point of one game away from TV. I mean, have you heard anything? I mean, his stats are his stats. His stats don't really change all that much. His game is his game.
Were you here whenever he was warming up earlier, or he didn't play on the scope earlier?
I was not. I had to.
He's got this thing now where he's sticking his thumb in his pocket while he's throwing.
Really?
Like keeping his shoulder back, I guess.
Huh. Interesting.
It seems to be working for him. And then the other thing I like about him now, he's playing a more strategic game.
Absolutely.
We're not seeing that level 1 airmail. He's actually doing replacing and intentional situational awareness. So.
I mean, I think look, you're talking about, once again, the first face on Cornhole's Mount Rushmore, but understanding the game is changing, and if he wants to continue to be who he is, he has to make some subtle changes himself, and I think that says a lot about the man, personally. I mean, he's been so good for so long, he could be like, the hell with it, I'm just going to do what I do, and you guys can, take it or leave it, but he wants to remain Matt Guy, and to do that, he's going to have to make some subtle changes to his game. Going to be fun calling a gray-on-gray bag matchup here on the. It's gonna be fun, Wally.
There's only going to be a couple of misses anyway, so just keep track of who made it.
Yeah. Wally and I are both we have some color issues.
Not see the colors very well.
No, so this will be fun. I will not know whose bag is whose. That'll be fun. Well, I guess on the screen I can see the fire. So if you're Dylan Turpin, how much are you relishing this moment? You're one match away again from a broadcast, and you get to go against Matt Guy.
I'm Dylan Turpin. I'm thinking about it nonstop. Like, do not fall short again. You even made a joke in the pro group chat about them changing the format for national number 2. So now for national number 2, we're going back to 2 doubles teams, or 2 doubles matchups. So
switching it around, right?
Yeah. and then they're keeping the 2 players from singles. So he's like, no, don't switch it up now. I would have missed his broadcast if they had, or he wouldn't have missed the broadcast if they had it that way. But yeah, I'm definitely thinking about that quite a bit, especially the one time I get on broadcast was an Executus Teams event.
It's tough. I know a lot of people don't say it. Oh, by the way, we had him on court 1 at the First National playing doubles, and Dylan Turpin was chirping at Matt and Jamie. Chirping at him. I mean, basically telling, my brain's not working, Caleb Franklin. Telling Caleb, Matt doesn't want it. Play your game. I was like, wow. Just chirping at Matt guy. So I wonder if there's any, wonder if Matt's remembering all those words right now. Yeah. But these bags are live. We are going to be underway here.
Yep. So Matt guy won the toss. He's getting his music set where he wants it. Thumb not in the pocket.
No.
Bag 1.
First bag. Match to go to TV and play Frank Modlin.
You can see there how his arm kind of swings out and his thumb's not in his pocket.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if that's why he elected to do it. There it goes.
Yep, there it is. Just to keep himself on balance. Well, it still comes out. Yep. Whatever you got to do, right? All right, here you go, Wally. Since we've got the style of play they play, and it's 12-round limited, what do you think the score is going to be here? Like 7-5?
5-4.
5-4? I'm kind of with you. I don't think we get to double digits.
Now I'll say there's going to be a missed air mail at the end. 8-4.
Okay. I like it. The pace of play will be very different from the match we just called a few minutes ago. Ooh. 4th bag mistake, make it 2-0. You play a lot, Wally. How tough are 4th bag misses to shake off?
I don't play that much, but yeah, I definitely struggle with 4th bag. 4th bag is the one where you think about it a lot. Like, okay, if I make this bag, I get 2. Never mind.
Never mind.
Nope, not going to happen.
An open, at this level, you got an open board to get the wash, and then you end up missing, giving up 2. Just got to find a way to refocus. Does so. Down the middle. Dylan's got a natural little right to left bag. Not heavy, but a little turn. And everybody knows Matt Guy's going to stay down the middle. Game is definitely playing a little slower than we have seen. And I think Matt's going to try to force Dylan to play a little slower, because I think Dylan wants to pace up a little bit, wants to get in a little quicker rhythm. And by the way, folks, if you're realizing what's happened here at home, I've been left alone to talk to you. Wally was having to deal with Josh Keck. Michelle Thompson just up and left.
It's peaceful.
It's peaceful. It's just me.
Yeah, so we got internet issues again.
Yeah, this building not having very much fun with the internet today.
And I figure while I had Keck here, I want to go ahead and clarify. So we are going to only do 2 rounds of rounders.
Wow.
For doubles, because we got to get into it.
Yep.
I got to go over there and learn how to DJ, I got to make sure.
I am going to tell you, it is the simplest DJing thing. Now, DJ Paola that we had at our first national, she was a little more technical with it, but it's about as easy as you can possibly want it.
Yes, I'm going to have to ask for her salary for this. I don't know what it was, but
yeah,
I imagine it's better than free.
I kind of miss the days when I had to DJ and call
MC.
And MC. Felt like I was actually doing something. Than just walking back and forth with something that feels like a needle in my ear.
Back when I was responsible.
Mm-hmm. We are in round number 3. Matt Guy, as you can see on your screen, Matt Guy 2-0. Dylan had his fourth bag in round number 1, kind of squeeze out left on him. That's the only difference in the game at this point.
Yeah, my buddy Jerry Wilford has arrived from St. Louis over there.
The Lou.
Massive Bills fan.
Oh, wow. So how excited is he?
He's over there looking like a little puppy dog wanting to come say hi to these guys. They're over here having their little production meeting or whatever. And he's going to enjoy this one quite a bit. Last time he was in Kansas City, I believe, was that Kansas City versus Buffalo Bills playoff game.
Wow.
Where he was on cloud 9. So he wasn't.
So oh man, can you imagine? So we went out to dinner last night, and the management and some of the staff wanted to get a picture with the guys. I was like, there's a lot of Kansas City fans in this building, but yet they're wanting the pictures with the Bills guys.
I mean, I will be very surprised if these Buffalo Bills players don't get booed. I'm just saying. There's a lot of pride here in KC. I mean, my inbox was flooded with people asking why there's no KC Chiefs players in this thing. It's like, it's not exactly snap your fingers and make things happen.
They may have said no, by the way.
Yeah, they have to want to do it.
Or they asked for so much money that we could not accommodate.
Yeah, they got to pay the DJ.
Well, we actually had a player, and I won't say his name, but he's like, "Oh, I love cornhole. I'd love to do it." And they're like, "Oh, come on, we have Super Bowl." It's like, "All right, $300,000." No. But hey, they're walking brands, right? Each one of a professional athlete in the NFL is his own brand. I get it. Matt just staying down the middle. At what point, Wally, do you think Dylan's got to start forcing the issue? I mean, it's only a 2-point game, but Matt, if you let him get this way, could just not miss for the entire game.
I'd keep playing this way until like round 8 or 9.
Okay.
Dylan Turpin's not missing. That guy's not missing. It's just who's going to blink first.
Well, Dylan did blink first in the first round, but both players have not missed since. So you're thinking you wait till round 8 and then you finally throw a block to see if you can force the issue?
Yeah. And I do feel like that round that he missed that bag in, there might have been some movement over here by the Buffalo Bills players.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, as he was walking down, he kind of glanced over in that direction.
Well, with all the movement in this building, you got to put the blinders on. I'm surprised we're not hearing. A decent-sized crowd is fine. There we go. Has moved its way over here to Court 1. I'm surprised we're not hearing a little more either cheering or urging on. Everyone's been. Here's your opportunity if you're Dylan.
That's the first miss from Matt Guy so far this game.
And is
it out of play?
It looks like he's deciding what. Yeah, he's going to stay down the middle, and if he gives up 2, he gives up 2. Yep. Maybe Dylan will help him. Just like that.
Oh, no. Get back in there. Get back in there. Don't chase.
Oh, wow. You think so? Yeah, he's chasing it. Let's see. He got a piece of it.
Almost got an and one.
Yeah, almost. Dylan just in for the wash, and he is trying not to and one himself. So that's a wash. It's going to remain 2-0 Guy. If you're Dylan, you realize that's a chance you let go there. Going into round number 6. Yeah, let's take a look at these PPRs. 11-6 and an 11-2. Not bad. These guys need to work on their game a little bit.
See, but then you get your other Anthony Iones on the side. The DPR is not high enough.
No.
I think DPR is a great indicator as far as tournament stats
Matt
go.
Guy off the back. First board, just complete miss. Wow. What was that, Wally? Sorry.
I was going to say, it's good tournament indicator as far as how well you're doing, though. I think PPR is a stat to go. Like DPR, if you look at it as a whole, like how I did for the tournament, I feel like DPR is a true stat.
Yes.
As far as in a game, your DPR really doesn't determine your skill set, just determines how far of a gap you were with your opponent.
I smell what you're stepping in. Here's a big opportunity for Dylan here. If Matt just needs to stay down the middle. 3 points isn't going to kill you, but you don't want to give up a really crooked number. Matt in for 9. Oh, and he left it short. Fourth bag block. He can't believe it. If Dylan gets this airmail, he gets 5. And he does. We have a lead change. First explosion from the crowd. Make it 5-2 Turpin. And we're halfway through this match to get to television. Look at that airmail. Perfect. Bang. Those are the mistakes you can't make. You can't give up 5-point rounds. I mean, you can, but you don't want to, obviously. So if you're Dylan right now, Wally, are you just thinking to yourself, all right, now I'm in control. Now you've got to come chase me.
Yeah, we're in round 7. I'm still going to try and manufacture points. Now Matt Guy's going to be a lot more aggressive than he was earlier.
Yep.
So I think you'll be able to get him to bite on an airmail.
Yep. Like that. I mean, if you just collect here, you're looking at 3 more. Well, kind of left it hanging. You're still looking at a point if you're Dylan. Ooh, kind of move that bag a little bit back, but he'll take the 10. Matt's in, so get 1 more for Turpin. Make it 6-2. Dylan Turpin. We're going into round number 8. All right, Wally. Since we've talked about Dylan Turpin and TV and being 1 match away, you're in round 8. You're 5 rounds away from being on television. Does that come into your head at all?
I would think so, but I think it'd be there the whole time. I think now you're probably feeling pretty fired up. For a second there, it looked like Matt wasn't going to miss. The needle wasn't going to move. So I'm happy with the position I'm in if I'm Dylan.
Oh, yeah. Wow, that's such a good bag. And you flipped it around, turned that into a V-block, and now you get what you wanted with that V-block. But Matt's probably going to help him out here, bringing that bag into the hole more.
I'm kind of wanting to wedge this if I'm Matt. I don't want to go in.
Just put it right in there. Right. I need the telestrator.
I got you.
Just like that. I think that's a little deeper than he wanted.
It doesn't really matter. It's not going to stop Dylan from shooting it. I think he just wants something to think about. Here's the thing with Matt's game. Matt doesn't really have right to left movement on board.
Right.
He does have a slick side and he's very accurate. Let's see if he can hit this perfectly. I don't want to block here, though.
Well,
I don't want to give him the airmail.
Here's a timeout. Dylan's going to go look at this airmail to see if he can drag both of his bags. I mean, we got a good look at it here on the screen. I mean, it's there. It's going to have to be perfect. Can he get both of those bags? Is there enough in the hole of both of those bags, you think?
The reason I don't want him shooting that airmail is there's a possibility for the drag. If you leave that open,
yeah.
Now you think if I can't miss this. I can't give up more than 4 here.
Right.
Now, if he back blocks, Matt's in a position that he has to airmail for 4. See if he's going for the roll.
He's going up. Oh, and that's what you want if you're Matt Guy. All of a sudden, you're staring at a 7. If you can collect your bag and leave his there. Huge moment. Well, he gets 1 of them, so he's going to get 5. We've got a lead change, though. Make it 7-6. Matt Guy nudges back in the lead as we go into round number 9. 4 rounds remain. And after Dylan gets that 6-2 lead, I'm wondering if he starts thinking about it a little bit. You know, hey, I'm almost there, and then you have that bad round, now you're chasing again. But that's cornhole, right?
It's professional cornhole, not just regular.
Not just regular.
Buffalo Bills player took a picture of me and started laughing, Bernie.
Oh, yeah?
No, I just made that up.
I mean, I would take a picture of me.
Round number 9, 7-6. First bag is in. I'm kind of shocked Dylan didn't like to go with the roll there, like a little safety play.
Yeah.
you don't hit the roll, you get a block out of it, and like I said, force Matt Guy to shoot the airmail for the 4.
Yeah, I think he just wanted all of them. I think he really wanted all of them.
See, look at this again. We don't see this last year.
Right, 100%. But it pays off.
It does.
That's
a scary thought, though. You see Matt Guy block, throw high, 11 PPRs, and his airmail is always going to be there. This is the version of Matt Guy that I've been wanting to see.
Yeah. It's a very scary version of Matt Guy, outside of one loose round. That bag moved for Dylan. I think Dylan can. Does he just take them all and move on? Or is this the roll? Is now the roll? No, he tried the airmail again, and he gives that 3.
Off to the left side, rims out, goes off the back of the board.
So 2 rounds ago, Dylan Turpin had a 6-2 lead. He's now down 10-6. That's got to mess with you emotionally. You've got 3 rounds to figure out how to get 4 points now.
10.44 PPR for Matt through 9 rounds. Solid 10 for Dylan. I mean, I feel for Dylan at this point, man. Like if
there's a loose bag.
Ends this way.
Yeah, there's a timeout from Dylan because he knows that bag's dead.
He might be thinking about an and 1 down the rear. He just wants to double check the rounds right now, though.
Yeah. You got to get 2 here. You got to get 2. Anything can happen down 2, but if you let this opportunity get away, being that aggressive for an and 1, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I thought he was looking at to see how much and 1 was there. He was actually just wanting to double check the rounds to make sure he's got all the information ahead of him.
I like that little block there. See if you can get that 4. Well, probably not, but just take advantage. Make sure you get your 2. I like that.
That first bag miss from Matt Guy. I'm trying to control this round from Dylan.
Yeah.
Matt's doing the right thing. Matt just wants to clean everything
Dylan
up.
Gave it back to him. Wow.
Just the look of disappointment on his face right now.
Yeah, he knows that was 2 points that he had, and he just gave it back.
I would have probably actually tried the and 1 there. I mean, to steal that 1 point and get first throw going into round 11.
But you miss it. I mean, it's truly over. But now we got 2 rounds remaining.
What
still got
Matt
a chance.
Guy has indicated he's going to give up 4 points these last 2 rounds.
Besides that 1 round where he gave up, I mean, it's there. It's there.
That's a diamond.
I know. But I mean, easier to get 4 than 7.
It would not have been an easy and 1 anyway. I'm just saying, like, in desperate times, call for desperate measures down your final 8 bags.
Look at that first bag block from Matt Guy.
And the boards are playing pretty quick, so that's an intentional block.
For sure. Big airmail there.
Will Matt take the bait?
Nope.
Smart. Sometimes that happens. You know, you get into the
sure.
You get into the game where you see somebody shooting airmail, like, oh, I want to play.
Yeah. Yeah.
Appreciate the negative insult there, Matt. I read them all. Such awful commentary and analysis. You're welcome.
Wow.
Although I'm pretty sure I've said a lot of wedges, airmail attempts, pushes, black blocks. But here's the thing, Matt. You're still watching. We got you. You can't turn away.
Man.
10-6, 11 rounds in. Matt's final bag goes through.
That was money.
Baby fist bump.
Little fist bump there. He knows it. All right. You're Dylan Turpin. You've got 1 round to get 4 points.
In a world where we have new players popping up all over the place, we're going to have a possible broadcast of the OGs,
yes.
Frank Modlin and Matt Guy. Are you kidding me?
Yes. The Gen Xers taking over the broadcast. Unless Dylan Turpin can find 4 points.
First bag is in. Dylan's got to fire out a block on bag number 1. I might even sacrifice this and put it in Matt Guy's lane.
Well,
It's too low.
yeah, a little shorter than he wanted, that's for sure.
Yeah, he wanted that on top of the A, not the C.
There you go. Like Matt, just looking straight down, staying in his world, no distractions. That's probably going to do it.
One more in for the win.
Just like that. Wow.
That'll do it. Matt Guy against Frank Modlin on broadcast.
Wow. Gen X in the house. Shootout number 2.
Only people were to listen to Bagging and Bragging so I can say things like this. It airs on YouTube at 8 o'clock.
And that will do it. Matt Guy moving on to the broadcast will take on Frank Modlin. That's tonight.
Yep, so that is set. We're going to head right into doubles rounders, guys. So we're going to end this broadcast here. I'm going to grab a quick bite, and as soon as bracket play is ready, we'll be back. So we only got 2 rounds of rounders. Go ahead and send us off, Bernie.
All right, kids. We're going to come back to the Starmont Vale Center here in Topeka, Kansas here in a little bit. We'll be back with Pro Doubles action in a few.